I received a very interesting email from Timothy who's asking about his Redbubble store. He says that he started in 2019, which is over 5 years ago, and he says he's never had any sales. And I just found this really hard to believe, so I wanted to check this out in more detail. He says, maybe I just don't have a talent for this field. Well, that breaks my heart because it's fun to create. So I'm going to do my very best here to help out in this video. Here we've got Ankrum Creations, 190 designs, and sure enough, joined September 2019. So what is the problem with this store? As I scroll on down, we're going to see there's 275 favorited, 190 designs. In this video, I'm going to break down things that this creator can do differently, and hopefully you'll get some tips and tricks out of this as well. The first thing that I want to say is you need to take a look at your best designs. Now, how do you determine your best designs when you don't have any sales? One indicator would be favorites. And look, I totally understand it's not the same as sales, but it's at least something. So here at the top, we can see under best selling, we've got Follow Your Heart Sticker, Love of a Squirrel in the Woods, Noir Puzzling Thoughts, Joker Art, and Reimagined Sardinia. Now here's a question for you. What do all 5 of these things have in common? And the answer is absolutely nothing. These are completely separate designs that are not related at all. So my first piece of advice is ask yourself, what type of store is this? Is this an Italy store? Is this a graphic design store that's abstract? Look at all the different collections we've got here. We've got 10 collections, and they're all completely different. Food, photography, digital art, abstract. So really what you're doing here is you're putting out a number of designs that are not really unique. There's not really anything special about your store. So I'll give you an example of where you can jump into your specialty. Here, for example, Sardinia, Italy is very specific. So I'm wondering, either you've visited there or perhaps you're based out of Sardinia. But what I would suggest is really drill down on Sardinia. If that's where you live and if that's what you're passionate about, then you could have a whole bunch of different designs, and this store could become the Sardinia store. Put a big picture of Italy, an Italian flag. I think you should drill down on something inside of your categories that you're the most passionate about. 6 designs is just going to get you to 5th place. Imagine if you run a race again and again and again. Well, you ran your race here 10 times, 10 different collections, and you finished 5th every time. No one's going to buy because there's not enough designs, and there's nothing here that really stands out. And that leads me to my second piece of advice. There's nothing here that is really evocative. And what I mean by that is funny, sad, happy, really unique. I'm seeing a lot of generic designs. You may want to have like a funny birthday card featuring chocolate, or a funny t-shirt similar to I paused my game to be here. You could say something like I paused my dessert to be here, something like that. It's funny, there's an inside joke, and it evokes an emotion. Another way that you can grow as a designer is ask yourself, what niches do people really enjoy purchasing items in? So for example, coffee, cats, humor. So ask yourself, is there anything here that you can generate that takes advantage of cross-niching? So here, for example, I've noticed you've got a lot of designs that are monsters, but these could be great children's illustrations, for example. So you may want to have a section that are children-based, little inspirational quotes, or you could be funny and have demotivational quotes. Here you've got some food, but you may want to cross-niche and have food and something else. So for example, chocolate fudge plus a cat. It's an easy way to take advantage of 2 niches because people who like cats and chocolate, they're going to look at your designs and prefer those to singular niche designs in many cases. I really hope you found this walkthrough helpful. If you'd like to get your Redbubble shop reviewed, shoot me an email. I always do my best to try to read the emails, and I'd love to hear your comments down in the comment section below too. Here's another video where you can have some fun as a graphic designer.